Um,
Enggak, mic-nya tuh udah aku kata gue. Tes tes tes. Tes tes tes. Tes. Enggak.
Nggak bisa suara sendiri. Iya, makanya aku juga belajar podcast di MM gitu. Lanjut balik ke posisi aja.
should we start? Say sorry first, eh?
Udah. Buat dekat. Jadi audionya ada undangan. Aja ya.
Sure.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Alright. And 3, 2, 1, go ahead. Hello everybody.
Hello. A little bit technical issue, but it's okay. We're right on back, and so for today, as we said before, we are going to bring you the lesson of vowels. Okay, so next slide, please. Okay, so welcome to the class. And for today's lesson, before we start, of course, there are 5 different things that you must know of what we're going to learn today. Okay, so the first one is today's agenda. So the first one is the definition of vowels, and the second is why are vowels so important? You know, like in speech and daily, yes, in daily communication as well, and also the vowel sounds and then vowel length and stress. Also, in the end, we're gonna have the summaries. Yeah, the summary of the whole lesson, and also some takeaways. So, next slide, please.
So yeah, let's move on to the definition of vowels. So what is vowels? For a good introduction, vowels are a type of speech sound produced in an open vocal tract. As they are one of the 2 main categories of speech sounds, the other one being consonants. So vowels is, for example, like I, U, A, O in Indonesia,
Yes.
and consonants it's like B, C.
Yes. So the vowels are like in between the sounds. Yes.
And vowels are characterized by the absence of significant oral cavity. Vowels, the articulate lips and sometimes the jaw adjust their position and result in distinct vowel sounds. There is a lot more than I, U, and O in English.
Yes. So it's just not a playground name. Right? Okay. Next slide, please. Okay. So how are vowels important? Or why are vowels important? Really, you know, because maybe for now maybe you guys are wondering what are these guys doing a lesson on this, man? Vowels are like so basic. Yeah. Yes, it's absolutely important because, as you see, understanding vowels is absolutely crucial for effective communication. Yes. And also, we're going to give you a few different reasons why it's absolutely important for just effective communication.
So next time. So there are 3 different reasons of why vowels are so important in forming words.
Yes.
difference between
Like beet. Beet is like the vegetable
Yes.
beet. In Indonesia, I think it's lobak, yeah. Yeah, I think so. It's
a
a
vegetable.
uh-huh.
And then while a bit
Like
bite.
yeah, like
Bird to
I was
bite.
bit like that.
Yeah, that. So yeah, it's pretty important for our communication, for public speaking.
Mm-hmm.
And then so the clear and accurate vowel pronunciation ensures that all words are easily understood by others. Yeah, so like what if I talk to you with
Uh-huh.
can you
Yeah. And also, I think the comprehensibility is probably important for when we talk to foreign people as well, native speakers. So I think that's also a bit of a struggle, though.
and last reason is accents and dialects. Understanding and producing correct vowel sounds are central. There are different accents or dialects.
Yes, absolutely. Next slide, please. Next slide, please.
So yeah, there are classifications of vowels. It's a little bit hard to read. So there are three classifications of vowels. There's three classes. The first one is tongue position. The position of our tongue in our mouth is based on words. So the first category is high vowels. Our tongue in our mouth is in the top of our mouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, do you understand?
Mhm.
It's like the E sound in the word see.
Oh,
If you
okay,
let
okay.
Your tongue position like see. It's higher tongue. And then the second one is mid vowels. Our tongue is in the middle. Like the sound in but.
Oh, okay,
You
okay.
can try.
Mhm.
Right? And then the third one is low vowel. It's when our tongue is low. You know, like the sound in father. Father.
Oh, father.
We
Father.
say father, our tongue is
It's like you can actually you can almost taste the differences like see and then father. Yeah.
it's when we realize.
Okay.
And then the second one is lip rounding. It's how rounded or unrounded our lips are when we're pronunciating something. The first one is rounded vowels, of course. It's when our lips are pretty rounded and saying some words like the food,
Uh-huh.
food, or like foot.
Oh yes, boobs as well. Yes. Okay. Okay.
Yes. I see that our lips are rounded.
Mhm.
We say that. And then the second one is unrounded vowels. It's when our lips are not rounded. It's not forming an O shape.
Yes.
Like E in C,
Like
feel.
E, A, and C. Okay. Okay.
And then the third one is tense or lax quality. It is how much tension there is in our tongue muscles. So there's two. There's tense vowels. It is when our tongue muscles are more tense when pronunciation level. It's like where it's like the word seat or meat. Can you feel it? The
Seat.
tense.
Seat or meat.
Ada penekanan.
Oh, like much more intense, Yeah. Okay.
And then the second one is lax vowels. It's when our tongue muscles are more relaxed. Relax. Like the word sick. The difference between sick and seat is there's a difference in tension and stress between sick and then there's also the word happy.
Okay. Next slide, please. Okay, so these are we move on to vowel sounds. So these are these are just some examples of the vowel sounds in English words. For instance, these are some examples that we actually did before, but we do again. So, as in father. So there's also and dog.
It is spelled D-O-G,
Yeah.
but then it's pronounced dog.
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 Not dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And there's also as in cup, you know. Also there's E as in C, and there's also it as in sit. Also A as in day.
So it's not die.
Mm-hmm. So it's not like die. Some Indonesian people who just learn English, they just say like die or like sick or like sometimes even people say like dog.
Dog.
Yeah, even though there's there should be
Specific way.
yes, there should be like some kind of texture of saying it.
Yes.
Next slide, please.
And then, other than classification of vowels, there's also vowel length and stress. Vowel length refers to how long a vowel sound is held or pronounced in speech. In English, the duration of a vowel sound can carry meaning and help distinguish between words.
Yeah.
So vowel length can be a significant feature in languages where it's constructive, meaning that changing the length of a vowel can change the meaning of a word. For example, it's like what I said before, it's bit and beat,
Okay.
and bit.
So they have like different like
Yes,
lengths, right?
there's more length and stress in the word beat than bit.
Oh, okay. And also like the word record, you know,
Yes.
which is a noun,
Yes.
and the word record,
Record.
which is a
Yes.
verb, you know.
Yes.
So the same way, but you say it a different way, and it's a totally different thing.
What we're doing is record,
Uh-huh.
and then what is it? The record,
Oh yes, like which is music records.
music record.
And I was like, did you record that?
Yes.
Yes.
Record that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it now. I see it. I hope you guys see it too. Next slide, please. Okay, so these are some of the practical exercises that you can do literally everywhere and anywhere.
Now,
Yeah, okay, let's do it now. Okay, so there is the vowels, like for instance, C, you know, C high front vowels, C, a long E, and there's also sit, and which is just short and punchy E. It's like
sit.
sit. Yeah. And also, there's also day.
Day.
Day, it's pronounced like A. You know? A, day. And for the second category, there is the high back vowels. Like for instance, blue, and high back. So it's like in the back of our mouths. Also, there's also like books as well. I think that there's another one, but it's kind of it's kind of in the behind of our camera. Okay. And so the third categorized exercise is mid-front vowels. For instance, there's bed and also red. Yeah, they sound the same. And the fourth one is low front vowels, like for instance, cat. Cats.
Low front.
Low front. Cat.
It's like in the front of our mouths. That is with our tongue.
Yes.
And it's also relaxed.
Yeah, cat. It's different from like the high front vowels, like for instance, like the C, you know, much more intense and much more high. And the fifth one is low central vowels, like for instance, cup, you know. And the last one is low back vowels, as in father
And dog.
and dog. Yes. So the exercises that maybe you can do just like in the morning, you know,
Yes.
having a cup of coffee, just say father, dog.
You can practice your pronunciation and read something.
Maybe you can like recognize, oh, these are like the high front ones, and these are like the low front ones, you know?
Yeah. You can feel it in your mouth.
Okay, so this is the summary and some of the takeaways that we can do. Wait, please.
So, vowels provide the core sounds around which consonants cluster, forming the building blocks of speech. Between words like give rhythm and flow.
Yes, and that is absolutely right. And also, I think you can also tell that without vowels, our speech would sound just like a jumble, like disconnected words.
Gibberish.
Yes, gibberish, absolutely. And, it's so, and to summarize it, vowels are the essential ingredients for our words, and to make our sentences clear, meaningful, and just generally pleasant to listen
And
to.
I think affecting our pronunciation of vowels.
Yeah.
Because if we're gonna speak to native speaker,
Yeah.
speak to maybe have or understanding our English,
Yeah.
and if we speak it correct and our pronunciations are like very good, they can understand.
Yes. Vowels are some kind of like foundation for speaking. Excellent.
Udah kan?
For this
Iya, coba.
session,
Nanti aja nanti.
I think we had a pretty good. I think yes. Really, that's really all from us, and
So I had so much fun.
yes, absolutely,
This material.
of course, because I think vowels is like something that is kind of underestimated.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's perfecting our pronunciation.
Yes.
It's like maybe people is a lot more focused in how they write in English. Have this very thick English. They haven't learned how to pronounce their vowels correctly.
Yes. So learning vowels is a really
Yes.
so. That is really all from us. I'm Toto Tarigan. And for the break session, also the next session, we will give back to the hosts. Thank you.
Hi. Okay, that was pretty interesting. We are learning about something new every day. We are learning about vowels.
Yeah,
So, thank you so much for the presentation. So, we are going to open the Q&A session now. But before we get into the questions, we are going to ask something related to English Pioneers, to our lovely presenters here. So, the first question is, what is your opinion on today's podcast material?
So, which one? Yeah, okay, I start first. Okay, so for today's topic, I think it's a really good topic to start from, right? And like those we said before, vowels are a sort of foundation and key ingredient to learning English. And really, I don't think vowels are just in English, in an Indonesian language, but also every kind of language has their own vowels, So this is, but
Also reminding you to learn your vowels.
yes, because I don't think vowels are a thing that should be underestimated.
And I think we gave a pretty solid material today. And yeah, for today's podcast, I think it's very good. Thank you so much for our Teteh
And Akang,
Akang.
English pioneers.
making
Yes.
this podcast possible.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you very much for the answer. That was so sweet. Okay, guys, for the audience, don't forget to put your questions in the live chat down below. Okay. So moving on to the second question.
Alright, for the second question, do you guys have any advice for an improvement for EP podcasts?
Okay, you start.
Maybe based on our experience.
Okay, yeah, sure.
This is also our first time
Yes.
doing a podcast
Mhm. Yeah, this is our first time. Yeah.
in this school, right? Have you ever done a podcast before?
No. This is also my first time.
This is also my first time.
And it's fun.
So yeah, I think based on my experience,
Mhm.
I think I don't really have any advice, but it really gave an impression of like, oh, kakak-kakak English pioneers are so cool.
Mhm.
Like a very interesting.
This is a very innovative way of like learning English. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm. Well, for me, advice. I mean, I'm not someone who can judge, but I think probably not advice, but I'd probably do some. But as someone that has the power to, do stuff, I'd probably go with topics like this. Just like small topics that people normally underestimate, or people may say, "Oh, this is not important." We can skip that, but it's actually really fundamental. Like for instance, vowels. It's a key ingredient in English. So that's probably something that I would do. But other than that, I mean, yeah, like you said, this is a really really awesome way of learning.
Is that also the reason why you chose to volunteer?
Yes, fun fact, we volunteered. So, yeah. So I think that's also why, because the fact that we chose to volunteer is because we can see like, oh wow, this is like so different. This is gonna be awesome, and really it is.
Yeah, I'm also very curious. I was so curious about what is EP podcast
Mm-hmm.
and my first time EP podcast.
Yes. Yeah. So it's really. So that's really what answered the question.
Okay, what a great answer, right, Elia?
Yes. Okay. So we are going to answer your questions in the live chat box. So
Kazelia is asking, Kak, is there any absent? Of course there is,
yeah,
right?
don't forget to check the live chat box at the end of this session, because there are going to be absent. Okay, don't forget to fill it out. And yeah, well, that's all for today. Yeah, for session 1. And don't forget to stay tuned for
Stay tuned for the session 2, and we'll have a break in
right now.
Right now.
And don't forget to get back here after 5 minutes of break. Yeah,
See you guys.
and grab your popcorn.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure.
Lost.
Yeah.